nhà trong sơn gió để nó cũng phua và nu nó giờ lúc trâu lên tiêu vẫn thì cầu gì lúc trong áo tiền nên có áo tại nó ta tới giờ xa mong chỉ trâu thôi sơn gió tại nó giờ trâu cho xa degrees của chúng ta tới ra chế một tới late failing một công Project Tshav Ntuj có 5K walk run có 5K walk run để nó Project Tshav Ntuj là thắng cả mental health awareness và suicide prevention có nó vậy họ chính cần cầu nhớ cho họ bé luôn nên đây là nó giờ tới dạo anh nên chỉ cho thắt choแต่ฉันยังtới dạo chính cần cầu lý thế nếu nó Project Tshav Ntuj của tao hay tiền có cũng bảo vệ từ chỉ luôn là chỉ một bảo vệ từ MC đó có event để nó thế để của trong sẽ cần cầu hay để của em cộngเลยthế của vậy thì chỉ hay tiền này chúng lên nhớ tao vào tao chế là này chỉ người ta tới tao cộng bé thế đã mò là hay tiền tao mua lý bé qua tự tụi nên xong bé hay tiền tôi lại của vậy thì chỉ hay tiền nếu nó chỉ tôi chống chắc là thế tôi sẽ chơi cho tôi kể có you exercise chỉ chơi thế chỉ ta lên tới thế tôi ông long là hung gấu là một chỗ nàng lóng và xử lý để bây giờ bao nhiêu show Fisherman's Project để ở bên tuần gì thế để tôi hung gấu ở lúc concert thế thôi sau đó muốn tôi kiến gì lúc lấy phải lên ta lúc lấy phải lên là nó mà giờ có tôi kiến gì mà này cùng daily bay point email thế là thế li hay đi 5K nó còn nó mà giờ họ tắt tờ chỉ để chỉ dễ tắt tờ trong tôi cái gì ấy của chúng ta tờ những mùa tỏi tại sao của chúng ta tờ nhớ là cái Whiteberry Avenue như đang ở St. Paul Minnesota nhớ là sát East Side ít bên của một chỗ mà thành gì đó này sẽ sai thế lúc nào này chỗ của thế của mà đi chỗ ở bây giờ đó này đâu có tàu bỏ để tôi sai thế ở chỗ okay lúc này nó giờ lúc late failing nó nó sẽ là tôi cái gì lúc late failing nó mà giờ lúc popular cơ nhớ đâu bây giờ St. Paul Minnesota nó bây giờ như tôi cái gì nó thà bây giờ chỉ thế tôi exercise mình chỉ thế chỉ hay thấu cảm thu là nhà trốn tu này nhớ là lúc chỉ hơi không sức so it is a beautiful day nu nằm ở trong cô cần gọi thế chỉ xóa chỉ nó tại sao này bọn nên chỉ ta tôi giờ ta tôi set up ta nó These are the amazing volunteers.
Welcome. This is months of planning, but we are really happy that you're all here. Volunteers, organizations, everybody is here to support. Thank you all for being here. Let's have a fun morning. Let's have a great day. Calvin and then Four from Temong TV. Come on up, guys.
Good morning. Is everybody awake yet? This is the finish line. Lúc sau nó sẽ rồi kéo là finish line nó tí cho kinh cơ sao?
For a great cause, we all came out here to raise awareness of mental health and really to prevent suicide as well. Something that we're noticing is happening more and more often.
She wants me to report all of it. She said that. Did you say that when I was there? Here, I'll record it so you can. There you go.
Hai cô, hai gió, hai so this song was written for that space. This one is called Comprised. Put your hands together. of you to have our performers here. They are so talented. I'm just in awe of all the talent that's being shared today and of all the support that you guys are giving us. So this is a great crowd to be in. We love our crowds. We love that you support our movement. We love that you support the cause of suicide prevention and mental health awareness. How many of you have ever felt bad? Sad? How many of you have ever felt worried? How many of you have ever felt lonely? Right? We are human beings, and that's part of the human experience, is that we feel sad, we feel worried, we feel lonely. Some of us might feel a little bit more intensely than others. Some of us might feel a little bit more frequent than others. But it's an emotional, these are emotions that we can all relate to. And some of us might feel them to the degree where it's so disruptive to our life that it hinders us from doing the things that we want to do. Now, how many of you guys talk about your feelings, your sadness? How many have shared it with other people? How many of you have asked for help if you've gotten to that place where you need help? That's great. I see some hands up, but it's not as high up as when we all can recognize and can resonate with the emotions of the human experience. And that's because mental health can be a stigma. That's because that's because sometimes if you're someone who's struggling with depression or anxiety, if you feel lonely, you feel sad and you can't get out of it, and you're trying to tell someone, they'll say, oh, she's so emo, he's so weird, they're so crazy, right? Because we sometimes say things that aren't very encouraging of the person who is struggling with their mental health. We think we're being supportive, but we're really not. And so today I would encourage you guys to think about how to be more supportive to individuals who are struggling through maybe just momentary phases of sadness because they've lost a job, because of life circumstances. Or they will share struggle, sometimes it's probably because we don't know how to talk to people who are struggling with their mental health. And Project Tshav Ntuj, one of our goals is to continue to teach and talk about mental health so that it becomes something that we're just comfortable talking about. So that when you say, I'm struggling with my depression, someone can say, let's sit down and talk about it. Rather than saying, well, everybody feels depressed, right? Because we think that depression is the same for all of us, and it's not. Someone could feel depressed, but it's just the layman's term for going through a hard time. Someone can feel depressed, and it's clinical depression, where they really can't get out of bed. So you have to always hear and listen to that person, because what they are feeling might not be what you're thinking is. Okay? I also want to encourage you guys to, here are some tips for you guys when you are talking to someone who is going through a tough time. Make sure that you listen to them, validate them. Right? Don't validate them because they are going through their own experience. So listen without judgment. Listen without giving advice. And give them time to talk about it. Don't rush them. Sometimes it's very hard for people who are going through a tough time to open up. And when they open up, that takes so much courage for them that you need to really just pay attention. See them, hear them, and understand them. So that's something I want to encourage you guys to do today. I also want to encourage you guys to follow Project Tshav Ntuj because we do some QPR training on how to talk to people who you might be worried about that's suicidal. So earlier I was talking about the stigma around depression, around mental health. And that stigma oftentimes leads to people who might be going through a tough time to not open up. Or sometimes they'll use code words. They'll say things like, you know, pretty soon you won't have to worry about me anymore. I just want to go to sleep and never wake up. Or thank you so much for being the best friend I've ever had. You are the best friend. Those are like code for feeling suicidal or having suicidal intent. That's reflective of a sense of hopelessness. And so when you hear that, please talk to them. Give them space, create that safe space for them to open up. And then if you feel like this is debilitating clinical symptoms, that's not just a phase because of life circumstances, but that they're really struggling with it and you really don't have the skills, please reach out for professional help. We do have pamphlets with resources on there, so I would encourage you to do that. Okay? So lastly, I just want to thank you all for joining us in this movement towards destigmatizing mental health, and this movement towards suicide prevention. Since we have been in existence since 2019, I personally have felt that the conversations around mental health has been so much easier. There are communities who are ready, there are groups who are ready, and there are some who aren't. But for those who are ready, it has been so touching for me to see people talking and sharing their stories like Crystal did. And those are the people who are leading the way to say, I'm struggling with this, and it's okay to talk about it. Because it is so much better for someone to create that space and for someone to talk about it than for them to die by suicide. So thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of the show.
Simple et compliqué en même temps. Il y a du mal pour se sincère. J'ai beau l'éviter, elle est là, peu importe l'endroit, on sourit en même temps. Les corps au fire, on passe le temps, j'ai pas les détails. Peu importe l'endroit, il faut qu'on fait comme ça. Je la taquine de temps en temps. Tu me câlines, 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 je prends mon temps. I'm like, haha, dada. When she saying I hit guapa, watch her, rocks on me like I'm Tata, Baba. Sipping lean like it's aqua, papa. Percocet before you chopper. When it bust, you hit papa, doctor. Serving patients, I'm a trapper. Rasta, I've been running with some shotters. Whole lot of hundreds in the same blue. Way more 20s in the back, MCs, what else? Be cool, not straight, get no handshake. If I know you squeeze, never made money playing safe. Had to take them risks, keep those and steal. My little man dedicated on the drill. Laid there, I'm like 12 on 10. Swallow, goggle, all of them map like some tonsils. Mom security, kids, she called them. After you done, just leave all them. Send to your friend, good thing you brought. Mama keep calling. Since you don't act like you got no sense, act like you got money. Funny, red and blue Louis, no tummy. Basta, I been running with that. Ha ha ha. Left to the bank, I'm like, ha ha, da da. When she saying I heard.
It's me that gets devoured. Ooh, you do what you do. I'm empowered. You give me a superpower. Together the world could be ours. You stick me up on the counter. Instantly it's thunder showers. Storming for a couple hours. When we finish, take a shower. I could do this for hours and hours and hours. I could do this for hours. Two peas in a pod, singing a song, going la la la, like a melody in my head. I should be the harmony right beside you. The love song, I'm like good with words, so please understand. I know I'm not that grand, but it would be wonderful if I was with you. I've been thinking about you lately, babe. How I should be the one right there to make you smile every day. I wrote a little ditty for you, saw you were kinda cute. Your smile, my eyes caught, get my face getting hot. Cheeks glow red with just the thought of you holding my hand, being my man. Sheesh, I need a fan, you make my heart do a dance. Feels like summertime when I'm around you. You shine like the sun and make life brighter too. Came to the conclusion, ain't got no hesitation. I know just what I needed, it's you. Wake up in the morning, I know just what I'm wanting. No doubts that are in question, it's you. We're like two peas in a pod, singing a song, going la la la, like a melody in my head. I could be the harmony right beside ya. My love song, I'm not good with words, so please understand. I know I'm not that grand, but it would be wonderful if I was with ya. Maybe I should thank you for the way you play with my heartstrings like a ukulele. Ooh, I pray to God every day for me to be with you. I came to the conclusion, ain't got no hesitation. I know just what I need and it's you. Wake up in the morning, I know just what I'm wanting. No doubts that are in question, it's you. We're like two peas in a pod, singing a song, going la la la. You're like a melody in my head. I could be the harmony right beside ya. My love song, I'm not good with words, so please understand. with you. Perfect tune. Yes, indeed, if you were with me. We're like two peas in a pod, singing a song, going la la la, like a melody in my head. I could be the harmony right beside ya. My love song, I'm not good with words, so please understand. I know I'm not that grand, but it would be wonderful if I was with ya. My love song, my love song, my love song. Yeah, that's my love song. Okay, for this next song, it's a little bit more meaningful. It's I'm gonna be moving to the piano.
All right, you guys ready? Nè, tụi này sẽ chơi khảo mình cho ta hỗ trợ à? You guys ready? Alright. Một tên nên đó sẽ tập với next singer, David Yang.
Let's go.
So I just wanted to give a big shout out to Project Tshav Ntuj. And when Dr. Yi first asked me to be a part of this event, I agreed right away. No questions asked, because I also lost a friend to suicide. And also, like, just me, myself as an artist, you know, I go through a lot mentally. And I also feel like it's really good to bring light to those kind of situations, you know. So if anybody's going through something in life right now, I just want to let y'all know that you're not alone. You know, people like me, when we do music and we travel, we do all these events, we hear things about us, and of course it gets to our mental, but it's also good to talk to somebody. It's good to, you know, have friends, have families around to help you through the tough times. So I'm really appreciative to get to be a part of this as well. So I'm here to just sing a few songs for you guys, you know, because music is something that lets me get away from all of the bad thoughts in my mind. So I hope that I can, you know, get to you guys with that as well. Yeah, let's get through it. If you guys know this, please sing along. Everybody put your hands up for me. Wave them back and forth, alright? Sing it with me if you know. Alright, here we go. This last part, I want y'all to sing with me all the way through, right? y'all feeling?
This was a hard, it's always hard to find songs for topics
Gotta get ice cream
like
from the ice
suicide
cream truck.
prevention, mental health awareness.
You guys want me?
But man, we just like David again, we talk at the moment, anytime we can come together and support our brothers and sisters, support our families, at the same time, get the same support from our families. We're all the same. Earlier, we all feel pain, we all hurt, we all worry, we're all happy, we can be sad again. We have each other, okay? We have each other. But hopefully these songs can encourage those of you out there who are really hurt, that you're not alone, you can get through this, and we're here to support you.
Listen to the song here in my melody and song, but can't believe. Listen to the sound from deep within. It's only beginning to finally. Oh, the time has come for my dreams to be heard. They will not be pushed aside and turned into your own, all 'cause you won't listen. I am alone at a crossroads. I'm not at home in my own home, and I'm trying to say what's on my mind. Should have known all, and now I'm done believing you. You don't know what I'm feeling. I'm more than what you made of me. I follow the voice you think you gave to me, but now I've gotta find my At this time, we just remember that portion of.
You guys been sitting for a while. Don't your butts hurt? Oh, we stand up and sing together, huh? We do that? Come on. I'm gonna teach you a part of this song. We're gonna need your help to sing with us, all right?
Just one song.
It's a really easy part. I'm gonna sing it. You guys sing it along with me, okay? Feel free to clap your hands. You guys can do that, right? One more time, come on. Everybody singing, yeah. This is for the busted hearts. This is for the question marks. This is for the outcast soul lost control. No one knows. Singing for the broken back. Singing for the broken past. Singing for the just found out life is now upside down. If you're looking for hope tonight, raise your hand. If you feel I'm alone and don't understand, if you're fighting in the fight of your life, then just stand. We're gonna make it through this hand in hand.
There's a kind of love that God only knows. They keep a cover over every little secret. So afraid if someone saw them they would leave. Somebody sees you. Somebody will leave you. And God only knows what you've been through. God only knows what they say about you. God only knows how it's hitting you. There's a kind of love that God only knows. And God only knows what you've been through. God only knows what they say about you. God only knows how it's feeling you. There's a kind of love that God only knows. For the issue, the misunderstood, and no one is to blame. We can start over. We can start over. We can start over. For the lonely, for the ashamed, the misunderstood, and the ones to blame. But if we can start over, we can start over. We can start over. Guys, God, there is a God, and He knows what each of you are going through. He knows what each of you are going through. You're never alone. The message is that you're never alone. Whether I'm here, whether your brother and sister are there is one person who is always here. And that's G.O.D. You're His child, He's listening. Sis mentioned it earlier. When you hear that voice, don't turn away. When you hear that voice, listen. Listen. Reach out. Join us in singing God Only Knows. God only knows what you've been through. God only knows what they say about you. God only knows how it's healing you. There's a kind of love that God only knows. And God only knows where to find you. God only knows how to break through. God only knows the real you. 'Cause there's a kind of love that God only knows. God only knows. Project Tshav Ntuj, thank you for having us.
This would not be possible without the people behind Project Tshav Ntuj, right? All right, so chúng ta có chơi ở bây giờ behind the scenes, the Project Tshav Ntuj board members and members. Can they show you the video? Let's stand and see who they all are. Thank you so much for your hard work and putting something like this together. Thank you so much. And may God continue to bless you to hold it. And what the little team, only name be high, and they are Project Tshav Ntuj. And they hold it. Tshav Ntuj, that's what I'm supposed to do. When you're going to watch on the what children's high, they are the share a two young with your invite us again. It looks like we all had a good time, and we'll all come back to support you guys. So thank you so much, Tshav Ntuj.
One last thing before we wrap things up is make sure you also follow Project Tshav Ntuj on Facebook as well. Project Tshav Ntuj, like, share our message, join us in helping us move forward with this message that we're trying to put out to destigmatize mental health, to raise awareness of mental health, and to prevent suicide moving forward because our loved ones, ourselves, we all deserve it. Thank you all again for coming out today.
And one last thing, Mr. Dr. Calvin Yang, Dictumdose all the way from California.
Thank you. Let's not forget my awesome MC as well. Bye-bye.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you all. Have a great day, okay?